This is a test of the Klein 4-in-1 screwdriver. This is only a test. So, it's working out pretty well. I don't know why I'm not talking. I was thinking. This is my Klein 4-in-1. The larger flathead is on one side. The larger Phillips is on one side. So unless you're needing the very small, you're mainly going to be switching it from one side to the other, because there's a small Phillips there which is too small for your screws there. This is like eyeglass size. So you've got your bigger flathead for taking the set screws out, and then flip it around, leaving your bigger Phillips. Oh, okay, so this one's, it's close, it's a 0 Phillips, and these are really number 1 Phillips. So like right here, I'm gonna try to put a little pressure on it, but it's rounding out. So it is not ideal. While it will work, looks like you still need to hang on to your number 1 bits. Number 1 is, now that I've stripped it out with the little one. Damn, don't you hate locksmiths like that? Oh, well, this one's just completely stripped out. I had to put a lot of pressure on that one. Probably would have helped if I would have not stripped it out first. And yes, I'm going to put them back on. Just like that. Whatever. It's just a rekey. No key rekey. So I need to shim this bad boy. So, nope. And I keep a LA just for shimming on my shimming ring. Shim, shim, shimmy. Sergeants can be a pain in the butt to shim sometimes. It's so tight. Six. And spring. I'm going in and out with the blank and pushing in and out here, but I think I'm hung up on a spring. So let me move this and shim trim, and start over. Sorry about the plane going overhead. So go in just a bit, feel that 6 pin back out, And as the key goes up and down on this ramp, it'll raise and lower it. So I'm like in and out, and you can feel the gap. And you'll go to your next pin, which is 5. So in and out again. You're gonna feel it move just far enough. If it does not go far enough, like if it doesn't go what feels like a whole pin chamber length, and it like stops halfway and it's really flexy, okay, that went the whole way. And then typically, so we're down to like 2 and 1. Typically on 2 and 1, as you move this in and out, I'm turning my finger and still pushing here, and as I'm turning I feel it give way. So if you are not feeling this travel a whole pin chamber, and if it stops and it's like mushy, that means that your top pin has dropped down and you're hitting the spring. So you have to back this up and then this was master keyed. So I'm pulling it in and out until I get to the separation. In and out, in and out, in and out, and then there at the end we can see it was already pretty much ready to turn just from the ramp. Number 1 pin is a number 1 or a 0. Number 2 was that, so it was hitting on the edge of the ramp right there. So there we have it. Alright, let me key these. Okay, so if what we have come up with is this really needs to be a number 1 tip would be sweet, but it's not. It definitely works pretty well on Sergeant though. Crank down pretty good bit. Let me get my hand back in camera view there. I like the really thin shaft. I couldn't say that with a straight face. Or I like this really thin post. That's pretty comfortable. I'm gonna be cussing the next time I come out to rekey. Who the heck put these strip screws in? Nah, I didn't really strip them that bad. Nothing you can't deal with later. Nothing worth worrying about. Alright, so pushing pretty good. I also like the length because I carry this in my back pocket, and on this fella it's about the same length, but it kind of stays better. I think this really helps. Normally I'm not a big fan of these, but and the tip's still on. Oh wait, I'm gonna flip it back here. Alright, ready to go. Put it back with that. Just so I feel comfortable with myself, I'm gonna double check it. Yep, it tightened them down pretty well. Just as tight. So anyway,